It's heated and cooled. Why won't you count the heated square feet? It's a great question. So in our market, we have an aging home set to where there's additions that people do along the way. A most common addition that you will see is going to be someone will take a back patio and will enclose that and call it a sunroom or a second sitting area. Now, in some cases, we can actually count that into the heated square feet. But in some cases, it's not practical for us to do it. And here's an example of that. If you take a back patio and you go get the panels that have the windows that kind of go all around to make it just a nice little sitting area in there. And even if you want to put tile, a lot of times they'll put tile down on the floors, and then they'll try to figure out a way to duct some heat and air into it, or they'll just put a window unit in it. And most of the time in those cases, we won't count that as part of the heated square feet because we didn't do enough of the upgrade for it to really count as good usable heated square feet of a house. From appraisal's view, it's considered gross living area, not heated square feet. And I think if you ask the appraisal community, you're going to have varying answers on how they would actually count that. Now, in real estate, for agents, you'll probably have a difference of opinion on that as well. But I'm not saying your space is not valuable. It is valuable, but in some cases, we should not count that as heated square feet. Another example of why you wouldn't, most patios, they have them where they're slanted away from the house, and that's for water drainage. When it starts raining, you don't want water coming back in your house. So if you got a sloping floor and the construction quality is not of the same quality of the house, a lot of times we won't count that as part of the heated square feet. And sometimes you'll see this in garages that have been enclosed, or it's more carports than garages that were enclosed. It's just the construction quality doesn't meet the same standard as a house. And we typically, it's a case by case. We won't always count that as part of heated square feet. Another thing that has become a little bit more common here recently is where people are going and finishing out attics. You'll take this attic access and you'll enter from the garage area to get up to a really nice, beautiful finished out place. A lot of these will have bathrooms. Some can have like a big game room or like a bonus area with one, maybe two bedrooms that are upstairs. Anytime you have to exit the main living area of the house and then re-enter a different part, like through a garage and then going up steps in the garage, it's not counted as gross living area at that point. So we wouldn't count it. Now, I'm not saying it's not worth anything. It is, but we have to explain it just a little bit different in the process.